In one of the investigations conducted by the IDF, captured terrorists explained their commanders told them to deliberately harm women and children, that Hamas ordered them to rape women, dead and alive. Someone from the IDF's unit responsible for the identification and burial of female soldiers stated that there is evidence of brutal mass rape of women and children. Most women's organizations around the world have focused solely on the impact of the war on residents of Gaza and have not published a response to the crimes against Israeli women and children that led to the outbreak of this war. The most striking example of this is the reaction of the United Nations Women's Organization responsible for the protection of women. The organization published a statement on October 13th, which does not discuss Israeli victims and does not mention the abductees. Instead, it expresses concern only for the humanitarian crisis in Gaza. It reiterates only the support for Palestinian women. They did not even acknowledge the massacre that happened. The UN Women's Organization is an international organization that must stand by women of all origins, citizenships, and backgrounds. It is unacceptable that a UN agency responsible for women's rights ignores the women kidnapped by Hamas to Gaza, as well as the murder of hundreds of innocent people. We call on the UN Women's Organization and all other human rights organizations to condemn the brutal and atrocious attack carried out by Hamas terrorists, to urgently take action to protect the rights of women and children everywhere, to do everything in their power to let these horrific acts of violence against women and girls come to light, and to demand the immediate release of all the hostages.